They just no, I think she didn't find her parents, but she got the
Yeah,
souls.
that's what it is.
No,
No,
I'm
I'm what?
what?
Are you kidding? Why did we both start reciting that out of?
It's kind of iconic
No, I'm
because it's
not.
so like the best part.
Just
Just
yeets
eats
the
it.
cat. Oh
What the?
my god. Ugh, hello, everyone. Welcome to the fourth. Wow, the fourth one? Are we sure? I think it's the fourth one.
Yes.
Spooky sessions. Today we are going to do a ranking, a top 10. We're gonna do a little something different to kind of break off the streak. We're going to do horror movie trivia. So we both wrote some trivia. Hopefully you did. 15 questions for each other.
Wait, I thought it was 5.
It's Halloween. Okay. Okay, good. By the way, it's Halloween movie trivia, so this could include Night Before Christmas or Hocus Pocus, which aren't particularly horror movies. We could that we could actually answer, and then we've separated them. Hopefully, he has separated them into parts of 5. Easy. The first 5 are easy. Second 5 are hard, like medium, and then last 5 are pretty hard. And I've kind of done that, and I've kind of put the variation of all the Halloween movies that we've seen. But yeah, I'm ready. Is yours ready? Like you got it ready?
It spent like 30 minutes setting it up, so it's perfectly ready.
By the way, I got to shout out a movie. I already told you about this, but I got to shout out a movie called Lights Out. I just watched it last night. Don't watch it, but don't watch it at night or close to night or anywhere near it getting dark. Because basically the premise is, there's a mother and who she had a kid and then divorced and then married again, and at the start of the movie, it's not a spoiler, but at the start of the movie, the new husband gets killed by something, and it's kind of creepy. I won't really spoil it, but if it's something that stays in the dark, and it's basically I'm pretty sure it's based off this
Short
video.
film.
Yeah, it's like literally
Like a
like
Russian
a
short
40-second short film, and it's so freaking scary. It's really short too. It's only like an hour and 10 minutes, but it's really good. You have to see it. It's kind of mysterious and investigationist kind of thing. But just a shout out to that, to go watch that, because I clicked on it and played it, thinking that it was that movie where there's like kids go into an old man that is blind's house, and
Oh,
he starts
that's
killing everyone.
that's called Don't Breathe, I think.
Oh, that's it. I thought that was it, and I was ready to play that. I was like, where is this going? This has nothing to do. And
That's the
halfway
one that
through,
has. That's the one that has what's his name? The freaking Goosebumps kid. It's the only thing I know him from. He's like the Wallows band
I want to watch
member.
that still though, but I was halfway through the movie and I was like, wait, this isn't that movie. But yeah, I just had to recommend that to anybody that didn't see it. It's on Amazon, by the way. I'll go first then. I'll ask you the first question. We're just gonna alternate, and then whoever gets the most wins. Did you do like multiple choice, or did you just like? Some of
I did
these
not.
some of these can be multiple choice, but I didn't put it in. So
I did.
if it gets really hard, then we can give each other multiple
I
choice.
did. I did true or false for like a couple of them, but I
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah.
Most of them are like what did what.
Yeah.
Who did what. I'm just gonna write down every point I get.
Anybody listening, you can at home or wherever you are listening to this, you can also play along. Just kind of think, if you've seen these movies. Also, we did get a good suggestion for in the future to do horror movie, top 10 horror movie scenes, which I feel like would be a good episodes because there's a lot of good horror movie scenes that we could pinpoint, like the iconic ones, the Psycho. I feel like it's a very good suggestion. So shout out for that suggestion. All right, I'll go with my first one. I think you could probably tell what movie this is from, but I'll start. Let me turn off my fan first. Hold on.
It's like.
All right. Question 1. What food does Wendy pour into a bowl in the kitchen?
I know this. What's it called? Is it fruit cocktail?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, I keep remembering that because it's so disgusting. Because it's just this huge jar of probably like warm and like juice. It's just juice, a fruit cocktail. I haven't had that in a long time. I still remember that same shot.
Is it good?
It's just.
I feel like we might have some of the same questions or like related questions, which would be fine, but still.
That leads me to this one. Who directed The Shining?
That would be Stanley Kubrick.
If you didn't know that, that's why it's easy.
I know. Almost said Steven Spielberg. But.
He's the most demanding director I've ever seen. If you watch the behind the scenes, it's literally, it's not just that he was tough on them and wanted the exact shot. He really, this might be ignorant to say, but most of the shots he was just saying do this and do this. He wasn't really. If you watched Rob Zombie, he did everything. Yeah. There's a huge difference between Rob Zombie and Stanley Kubrick. But Stanley really had a vision. But he kind of expected a lot more people to do it for him instead of himself, like Rob Zombie did.
Every picture of him he's not smiling. He's just like looking forward when I look it up.
He wants it to be right.
He does Space Odyssey. Yeah, I don't know anything else.
Nothing else.
Yeah. Okay, that was number 1. My number 2 is from a movie that we haven't watched, but we kind of know about because we have, been associating with in a video game. This one's pretty easy.
Jason?
What is the name of the camp where Jason drowned?
Oh, Camp Crystal Lake. That's the only way I know that.
Correct.
Because I keep seeing it in the video game.
Yeah, that one's pretty easy.
I've watched the 4th one and Freddy vs. Jason. That's all.
Why would you?
Because the original like Freddy Krueger and Jason, the first ones are like in high demand because of how classic they are. So you have to pay money for them.
Weren't we gonna watch the first one?
The first Jason?
For the October?
Yeah, we're gonna have to pay for it.
Oh, frick.
There's a lot. About 95% of them are just on stuff that we can't. Hopefully they don't take it off though. I'll be so mad if they take off a Halloween movie when Halloween comes closer. Okay. Number 2, what is the ingredient in Nightmare Before Christmas? What is the ingredient Sally needs to add to the potion that makes Finkelstein sleep?
Okay, well I know she disguises it with frog's breath.
Yes, that's it.
So wait.
That's what I meant.
Okay, disguise it, but it's Deadly Nightshade is what actually.
Yeah. I was gonna say what it was, but I was like, that's too easy. Deadly Nightshade. Frog's breath. More frog's breath. Literally holds a frog to the pot.
Speaking of Deadly Nightshade, if anybody like Spirit Halloween, there's a bottle that we saw at Spirit Halloween that opened a couple weeks ago that it says Deadly Nightshade on it, and it's like by the Night Before Christmas stuff, and it has like lights in it that light up purple, and it looks so cool. I wish you could like pour a drink in there and then light it up, but you can't. It's like
how much
wires. $10. It was like $7.99 or something like that. But if anybody wants like a cool aesthetic to put in their like indoor kind of thing. And yeah, they have that as for Halloween, which is really cool. I think that's pretty new for 2020. All right,
What?
number 3, third easiest. How often does Pennywise come back to feed?
These are so easy. We're just answering them right away. If I get it wrong, it's gonna be like 1 year off. Every 27 years.
It's 27. Yep.
Yeah, I remember that because.
Okay, remember to mark whenever I get it right, or when you get it right.
Oh frick! Well, I've done every one right.
Yeah, and I've
1, 2,
I've got your here. I'll mark it whenever you get it right. You mark it whenever I get it right.
Oh darn. Okay.
And I've done these past 3 right. I think I did them all right.
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the reason why I remember it's 27 years is because this 2018 movie came out 27 years after a miniseries, I think.
Oh yeah.
Or if it was a miniseries, it was something else, but that would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be cool if they did the sequel 27 years after that. But who's gonna wait another 27 years?
What would the sequel be though?
Chapter 2. I meant like Chapter 2, but
yeah.
That would be a long time to wait. That's a lifetime.
It's like everybody that saw is dead.
Like they're still waiting for the Chapter 2.
You're number 3.
Oh darn. Okay. This is pretty easy. Because it's easy. Who is the main character of Sleepy Hollow?
Oh, I just watched this the other day. Frick.
Oh.
I'm thinking Ivan. I feel like his name is Ivan. Johnny Depp is like the best actor. That's in the what?
That's in the book we're reading. It's not this movie.
But still, I thought his name was Ivan.
You're kind of close.
Wilfred or so. I literally just watched it. It's some kind of old.
Yeah, you don't hear it at all.
I haven't seen it enough times.
Ichabod Crane.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Ichabod. Ichabod. What? Whose name is
I don't know
Ichabod?
how to spell it.
How do you name somebody Ichabod?
It's probably like Russian.
Mark an incorrect.
How do I mark an incorrect?
Just say incorrect by it.
I'm not gonna mark it. That's why how I say it.
Okay, fine.
I'm marking it in like 5s. Like in the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know the like kind of Roman numeral type of pairings.
What?
Like you know where you do 4 lines and then a line through them all as 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I'm saying them right. Anyways, go on.
That ain't Roman numerals.
I'm saying it's like whatever.
All right. Number 4. What Overlook hotel room? Holy frick! Oh my gosh, those are my earphones. Oh my gosh.
I heard what hotel?
Bro, my earphones got blown by the fan in my room. The up top fan, and they touched my legs. And I thought it was a roach.
You jumped up so fast.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was terrifying. Alright, I'm keeping the earphones up here.
Are you saying what room is the haunted?
What Overlook hotel room was the scene of a terrible event in The Shining?
Oh, room 237? I'm just too good.
Jeez.
I just remember them saying, do not go into 237. There ain't nothing for you. What's in room 237? Nothing. There ain't nothing in 237.
Jeez. Yeah, that one's. I might have got that one, but still. Oh my gosh. I kicked the freaking leg of the table, and it hurts my shin now.
Okay, number 4. In 2017's, that was 3 years ago. In 2017's Pennywise takes what form for Eddie? This is pretty easy.
Oh, for Eddie. Oh, frick. That's his...
No way.
That's his younger self. Hold on. Give me time. Oh, he turns into a leopard.
Dang it.
What the frick?
A leopard, not a leopard.
Yo, where did that quarter come from? What the heck? No, actually.
I heard it bounce on the table.
Dude, it must have been... Okay, I hope it's on the edge of the table, because this is what I heard.
That's exactly what it picked up.
And there's a little table holding my PC to the right of me, and the quarter was there. I must have, like, shook the table, and it fell off. Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. Okay, I hope that's what it is. But, yes, that's correct, right? No leopard?
Mm-hmm. No leopard. Hold on, I need to give you a point. I'm going to keep forgetting to do this. Where is it?
It took me a while, because I kept thinking of chapter 2 when he goes back and he sees his mom, like, strapped up to, like, a dentist chair or something like that. And then the dude comes in.
Yeah. It's in the back of a pharmacist or something.
Yeah, but the first one... That's so... The second one was so weird whenever it's Eddie's thing, and it plays this, like, weird opera sound whenever... Or music whenever the thing throws up on him, like, throws up ink.
That whole scene...
cuts off, and he's like... Dun-dun-dun-dun. It's like...
That whole scene I just skipped, because it's just not well made. They just didn't know what they were doing, I guess. It's so long.
Yeah, I feel like that was like a reshoot or they changed the script on that one because it didn't really do much. My number 5. This one might be a little bit harder than it should be, but you did see a version of this. What is the name? You might need a multiple choice. What is the name of the child Chucky is trying to possess in Child's Play?
I've never seen these movies, dude.
You saw the new one.
The new one, yes. Is it the same name?
Yeah.
Oh.
They wouldn't have.
Well, darn. Name. I do not. Yeah, I need a multiple choice. I'm just gonna have to guess.
Let me think of some from.
Is it Danny?
Let me think some new names.
It's Danny, definitely. The silence is foreboding.
Stop. Okay. Is the name Joseph, Danny, or Andy?
Andy. It's definitely Andy. I know it's Andy. Let's go.
That was one of the multiple choice that I had listed was Danny. Why did you all of a sudden start saying Danny?
Because Danny from The Shining, I don't know. I have telepathy. Telepathy. Wow, I pronounced that right.
You have telepathy. What is the last 5 for you?
Okay, true or false? The R.L. Stein's Goosebumps books series were word for word. Oh, I mean the Goosebumps movie series, the Goosebumps TV show, were word for word for the books.
Like all
true or
of
false?
All of the episodes.
If true or false, the episodes were word for word for the books.
Oh. Dang, this one's... I'm not saying anything, but I feel like...
That was the weirdest sound outside my window.
Some of the script is...
It was like metal scraping against metal. All right.
Oh my gosh, dude. In freaking in Lights Out.
I'm sitting in a dark room, mind you. Oh my god,
dude! No joking. In Lights Out.
Okay. Stop. No. I'm turning on this light.
The freaking thing scratches. It scratches on things and like.
Okay, stop. Okay, all right.
It goes.
All right, continue. Stop. Just continue.
It literally scratches like its name into the floor while like nobody's looking.
I had to turn on a light, and I'm looking around my room right now. I'm terrified.
Okay, I'm gonna say This one's hard. I'm gonna say. I mean, it could save them a lot of money on scripting. I'm gonna say true.
It's false.
Free.
Sadly. Let's go. I made this one up. I was like, I remember the Goosebumps. It really seems like all the scripts are the same, but no, I checked.
How did you check?
I did notice they're similar. Like it's like if you reworded a Wikipedia page for like a report. It's like that. I just checked by I went to like the script of Goosebumps, end of a Goosebumps, and a book, and they're like basically the same, but not really.
All right. Well, that was oh my gosh, I missed 2 of them. Okay, so I have 3. You have 5.
Yeah.
All right, number 6, the start of the medium round. This one's still really easy. I feel like you'd know this one. What are the names of the couple of demontologists in the Why did it say The Shining? In The Conjuring.
Oh, Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
That's so
that
easy.
That should have been in the easy category.
I don't know why. I just remember the names so well. Definitely, I'm glad that is the Conjuring series over? Is there gonna be a third? I mean.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Oh no, I'm not seeing that in third.
It's supposed to be called like The Devil Made Me Do It or something like that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not seeing that in theaters. That's just the worst. You want to get absolutely
no, I don't. I want to see it not in theaters though.
All right. All right. The first of medium. What is the name of the girl in Unfriended that haunts the?
Ooh, I know this. I just freaking watched this. Oh, I know this. Stop.
I basically got I whenever I thought of this, I was like, oh, I know the name, but I was just off.
Oh, I know this. By the way, prove I don't know how we're supposed to prove we're not looking this up, but just don't look it up.
I'm not.
I know the main girl is I think Allie or something. But it's bro, I just watched it and her name is literally on screen the whole freaking movie.
Literally. It's Billy most of the time.
Don't tell me.
No, I'm saying the username she makes it.
Yeah, Billy. Dang, this one's freaking hard. Why is this in medium?
It's not really. You just forgot it.
I know. I've seen this only once. I feel like it starts with an A.
How much time do you
have? I
might
need a multiple choice.
Dang.
Hey, I gave you a multiple choice.
All right.
I'll know it as soon as you say it.
All right. Kara, Sarah, or Lara, or Lara. Lara. Freaking heck.
Kara, Sarah, or Lara.
Or Lara, I mean. Kara Barnes. Sarah Barnes.
Laura. Final answer.
Yeah, that's pretty easy. Especially when I present it in that way. Kara, Lara.
All right. My second medium question is a movie I haven't seen, but you have. How often does the creature in Jeepers Creepers come back?
Oh, dang. It's not a number, right?
It's a number. It's a years.
I thought it's whenever he needs to find a piece. Is it every? It's weird. I thought it was whenever he just needed a body. I think it's like every 1,000. Okay, I might be completely wrong. Can you give me multiple times? I don't know. This is just gonna be.
Okay, I'll get.
It's gonna be a dead. It's gonna be a long shot.
I'll give you a hint. It's between 20 and 30.
Oh man, Is it 27? I'll say 23.
It is 23.
Let's
What?
go! I'm insane. I'm insane.
How did you know?
I don't know.
What the heck?
I think I just have it in the back of my mind.
You were about to say 1,000. Why did I give you?
I don't know. I don't remember them saying years, but maybe they did. I just thought he comes and takes whatever like his body needs.
Yes, I looked up a trivia and.
Wow, you can't even watch it yourself.
Nah.
Okay. Number 2 on the medium range. This is a little bit harder, but if you've seen it enough, you might remember. What does Coraline have to do before? What does the Coraline have to find before the button covers the moon?
The 3.
There's 2 things. There's
okay. The 3 hearts of the children and the mom
the
and
hearts.
dad.
The hearts.
The souls.
Yes, that's it.
Okay, all right. It is. It's pretty much. It's you know.
Right. All right. D.
Doesn't.
What?
Why do I remember she like only gets 2 and the other third?
That's what I thought. I thought she doesn't succeed.
And they just completely forget about the last
They
one.
just no. I think they. I think she didn't find her parents, but she got the souls.
Yeah, that's what it is.
No.
I'm what?
What?
Are you kidding? Why did we both start reciting that?
It's kind of iconic.
No, I'm not.
Because it's so like the best part.
Just eats the cat.
What
Oh my gosh.
All right, go, hurry.
All right, that's the intro.
Yeah.
All right. Number 8. True or false? There's a Valentine's Day tree in Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay, hold up. There was a Leprechaun Day. What? No. There was a
Leprechaun Day.
It's great. St. Patrick's Day, Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving. Yeah, I think there was a heart one. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. True. Yeah, because there is a more than 4 trees. All right, I'm just destroying. Have I gotten anyone wrong?
But then there's Thanksgiving and wait, what are all of them? Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Easter. I think that's all. 6 of them.
Yeah.
3 on each side, I guess. Yeah. Wait, I'm actually gonna look that up. I need to make sure.
Did you not even check?
No, I didn't.
Wow.
I was just counting with my fingers from memory. No, I don't want to see Christmas trees. I want to see. Oh, here it is.
There's somewhere
night.
That's when he walks for like.
And he falls asleep. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there's. Oh, what is that? Oh, is that supposed to be 4th of July? See, there's one with like a box and stars. Thanksgiving, a heart, a tree, Easter egg, Halloween, St. Patrick's Day.
That's probably
it's
fireworks. Unless we're just dumb.
Yeah, it's just like a weird. It's
That's
a red box with like stars on them.
Probably.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Number.
It's
3.
Or what was that? What was yours? You know, it's your number.
Yeah, number 3.
Yeah.
In The Haunting of Hill House, what does Eleanor call the ghost she keeps seeing? This is easy. If you need a hint,
bent neck lady.
Yeah, it's been like a year since I watched it. And
I didn't even think about that as a Halloween thing.
So, I remember it's such a good twist that she's. Spoiler. That she's the bent neck lady the whole time. Yeah. It's kind of crazy. Whenever she realizes it, it's like such a cool montage. It's definitely the scariest TV show.
If they did a second season this
October 9th.
That would be amazing. Wait, what?
They are.
Really?
What do you mean? Do you not know? There's gonna be a haunting of Ben Manor or Blinn,
Yes.
and it's gonna be the same actors but different characters.
Do they have a trailer?
Yeah, already they do.
No, they don't. They actually do?
Yeah, dude.
Why don't I know about this?
We were talking about it. It's the same actors, but they're different characters. Not all the same actors, I don't think, but the same actors, but they're different characters. Kind of like I don't think there's anything like that, but
there's really not. or like maybe
not Christmas Vacation because they.
Oh, it's different characters.
Yeah, different actors.
Yeah. My number 9.
4
or 3 or 4 for I just listed it in numbers. This one's easy. Frick, why did I put this as a medium? What are the names of the 3 mischievous children who work for Ooga Booga Man?
How am I supposed? How is this easy?
You don't know this? What?
Isn't it like a play on words? Isn't it like trick or treat? Is it trick or treat? Is it trick or treat?
Final answer?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Come on.
Bro, are you thinking somebody's name is Or? Yo, Or, get over here.
What is it?
Lock, shock, and barrel.
How am I supposed? You actually thought I should know that?
I thought it was gonna be easy. That one's pretty easy.
Lock, shock. Yeah, that was so easy, man.
At least it's medium. Oh my gosh. Hey, let's have a challenge. How many times can I voice crack? All right, go.
Okay, number 4. Where do the terror dogs, especially that's what it's actually called, I looked it up, come from in Ghostbusters?
Where did the freaking terror dogs go? Oh no, they were like stone, and they turned into them. Like they broke out of the stone statues.
Yeah, statues is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, yes.
They were stone, and they turned from the stone. Those are the scariest thing in horror, honestly.
I haven't even seen Ghostbusters in a long time.
Why?
So I'm glad that I got that one.
The game is vibey. It's not fun, but it's vibey.
That's what I thought. I was like, how well is that?
It's not a game. It's a story game, so it's kind of like Uncharted. It's not like something you can play for hours.
All right.
Okay, Grudge. Just go.
All right. This one's
10
in the hard, but I feel like you'll get one of these, but I don't think you'll get the other.
It should be number 10. It should be the last of medium.
Okay. Well, you can play it like that.
Okay.
But I'm putting it as number 1 as the hard one. It's weird. It can be, cause then then it would be only 4 of the hard ones, not 5.
Okay, that makes sense.
Number 10 will be, who were the 2 actors that voiced Jack Skellington?
Well, I know one of them, and he didn't really voice him.
You'll get a half a point if you get it.
He didn't really voice him though. He sang for him.
It still counts.
Danny Elfman and
the other guy was also in Princess Bride.
That doesn't help. Well, he didn't play Victor. What, he was in it? Who was he in it?
He was the prince.
Who voice acted the prince? Dang it, I was so close.
You realize?
Yeah, I don't know. Just Danny Elfman.
The other one was Jack Sarandon. I think that's
that one. Jack makes sense though. I would have never
No,
got
Chris Sarandon. Frick. It's Chris Sarandon.
Wow.
I got Jack Skellington and Chris Sarandon mixed
Jack
up.
Sarandon. What an amazing.
Chris Sarandon. Okay, I got. For some reason, I knew I was saying Chris, but then I also was saying Jack. So.
Okay. This is a really good one. This is the last of medium, in my opinion. This is my favorite one out of all the questions. What is the last shot in Psycho? Psycho movie, what was it? Something.
Okay, I know, but I don't know if it's the last shot.
Yeah. What do you remember it being the last shot?
I feel like there might be something after that.
It was 1960.
The only thing that comes to mind is he's in the hospital and he's staring at the screen and he's like, "Wouldn't hurt a fly" or something.
What's your answer?
I'm gonna say that. I'm pretty sure that's the last, but there might be something after.
You think that the last scene
is the last shot?
The last shot.
Yes,
the last. Is him like looking at the camera in this scene?
Yes.
It is not.
What?
I thought, but after that, after he says, "I wouldn't even hurt a fly," it shows the car being pulled out of the mud.
Oh yeah! Oh
yeah.
My gosh!
As someone, it says the end on that one.
Why do I think it fades out from that screen?
Yeah, it fades into the other one.
Oh my gosh!
I keep forgetting but I thought about it. I was like, hey, that's actually.
It was so obvious. And I didn't want to say it because it was too obvious. Frick. All right.
There was a hair in this cup.
All right.
I just spit it all out on me.
And then
all right.
Number 2, which would be 11 for the hard thing.
Okay.
Who was the doll before Belladame,
watch it there.
Whatever you want to call, Belladame turned it into Coraline. Who was the doll before Belladame turned it into Coraline?
Doll.
Who did the other mother make the doll as before turning it into Coraline?
It was. Was it YB's grandmother or something? Wasn't it? Is it YB's grandmother? Or mother?
Is that your answer?
That's all I remember.
It's close. It's it's YB's great aunt.
Let's go.
No, that does not count.
What do you mean?
It's her sister. It's his grandmother's sister. It's not her grandmother. His grandmother.
But that's not fair.
That's why it's in the hard column.
But that's not. I barely remembered that.
It's easy because
at least half a point.
Because remember YB says that she went missing. That why is this so hard to say? That
exactly
his
point.
Grandmother's sister got disappeared, and that's why that she shouldn't mess with the doll because that's what happened. It does. Hey, it's gonna get a lot harder. I'm kidding.
Awesome. Okay. Number 1 on the hard list. I made this extra difficult. What is the first on-scene kill in Halloween 2018?
Oh, are you freaking kidding?
Yeah, get out of here. You trying to rip me off?
Once, and that was last year.
Me too, and I remember it.
You remember the first freaking kill?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I remember there's the pit stop, like the gas station, but that's 2 of them. So I wonder if that would count. I literally all I remember from that movie is that he's in a asylum or something, and then he gets out, and then he murders some reporters, and then goes to the girl as an older, being old house, and then gets locked in there and gets burned down. That's literally all I remember from that movie. I'm gonna say the only one I remember, and that would be the gas station.
No, that's pretty far in the movie. But people would say it's whenever he escapes and he kills the bus driver and
the bus
the
driver.
cop. No, that's not the first on-screen kill because he's already kind of dead, dying. The first on-screen kill is the kid. He gets he gets his neck broken in the car after he goes out. You don't even remember. He's like driving.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
the
he's like,
dad, right?
yeah, the dad goes out to go check and he gets like
Oh yeah.
killed, and then he goes out,
I
sees
remember
there's like
that.
crazy person, gets back inside, and Michael's already in there. Told you it was gonna be hard.
Jeez. Okay. We have for number 12 is another Coraline question. What was printed on Coraline's mother's mug? What words?
Are you kidding me?
This it's so blatant and you can see it,
Other
and
mothers?
it's kind of like funny. No, it's just the mothers. It's kind of funny to her character. There's no way I saw this.
It's gotta be like meh or I don't care or
I will say it starts with, it has 3 words and it starts with I. But it's so funny and I always remember it.
I don't. I swear it's gotta be. I don't care.
That's all I'm giving you, bro.
I don't know. I'm gonna say I don't know.
Incorrect.
What was it?
I love mulch.
What?
I love mulch. Do you not know why that's funny? Because she completely hates dirt. Have you seen the movie Coraline?
Not for a long time. We watch it yearly.
Exactly. And how many years is that tied to?
The cup is literally, it's like saying what color was the fork that Coraline uses.
Red.
In the other mothers. It's like, come on.
This one's easy. It's so ironic.
Whatever.
She hates gardening, she hates dirt, and it's just out there, and it makes no sense.
Fine.
Number 13.
Number 2. No, what?
Number 3. Wait, no, that's you. Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, kid. And the Addams Family, which was 1991, I think, which is crazy. I thought that was 2000s. In the Addams Family, why does Abigail?
Because I don't care. The girl, Wednesday is like 20 or 30 in Sleepy Hollow. She's like really old in that.
She's in Sleepy Hollow?
Are you kidding?
Is she freaking the girl?
Yes. Did you not recognize her?
Oh, I didn't know that. How do you recognize her?
How do you not recognize her?
She's a completely different person.
She has like a look that is like you can tell automatically, and I looked it up. I was like, yeah, no doubt.
All right. Anyways, in the Addams Family, why does Abigail pose Gordon as Fester? Why does the
Who the heck is Abigail?
Yeah, it's a woman.
Okay.
It's a woman that makes Gordon pose as Fester.
This one's easy. To get the Addams Family's fortune.
Dang it.
That one's easy.
I haven't watched it in a few years.
What? You didn't watch it last year?
It wasn't on anything.
It's on Netflix.
Now it is. I still remember. Ouch. Dang, man. Ow. I still remember how ripped off they get, but they still make them feel horrible.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. You're 13.
This one's pretty hard too.
Cool.
What season was Coraline's friend supposedly coming over?
Well, I got a 25% chance here. It was in winter, I think, that they were in the movie. So, who's the friends? What?
It's the two friends she has. Remember in
Oh,
the
I see.
picture?
I'll say, I would say summer, but I will say summer.
It is somewhere.
Let's go! I just used reverse psychology on your silence.
I
Okay.
told you everything.
Mark.
Oh yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, no. The last 4 questions you haven't got right, so.
Okay, buddy, you've gotten like 5, 6. So,
What?
yeah.
Okay. Do number 13.
In Frank and Winnie, when the dog, I just say the dog, I forgot the name, is unconscious at the end of the movie, how does Victor bring him back to life again? Actually, kind of
Bro,
easy.
it's a freaking teardrop.
No, that's
it's
okay.
a freaking teardrop.
No, it's not.
It's a car. It's a car.
No,
engine.
no.
It's a car engine.
You said that first.
No. I was joking.
No,
I was thinking that because it's like it's a
and yet I'm giving you this point because you already
car engines. I said it before you said it, so that makes sense.
I said it was YB's grandmother, and just because it was his sister, I got it wrong. I'm so generous.
Well, it's because a sister and a grandmother are completely different.
At least I knew that it was actually YB's grandmother.
I knew the car thing. I was joking about the teardrop.
Okay, cool.
What? Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna restart. Really. Why did the Sanderson sisters need the children for their life potion? This one's kind of, you can say it in
Hocus Pocus.
In Hocus Pocus. And you can say it pretty much in any way, and I can accept it.
Why do they need
Why do they need them? What are they trying to do?
To become young again.
So why do they need the kids?
They take. Oh darn! What do they take from them?
It's not that deep. It's just,
because the kids are pure.
Mm-hmm.
Is it that?
It's to absorb their youth. I'll take that, I guess.
Dude, Hocus Pocus and Sleepy and Spooky Buddies are literally the same. I'm not gonna call anyone out.
There's so many chopped off heads. There's so many.
I'm talking about Spooky Buddies.
It almost takes out of it, but still,
I
love
so good. It's so. The kids' heads get chopped off.
Literally.
It doesn't show it, but here's shing. You just hear the head.
How did they even do the head thing? And whenever they made that, that's like
jump cut.
Really good.
Okay. Number 4. I like this question. How many jump scares are there in the movie Insidious? And it has to be in a range of 5. So you have to be.
Are you freaking
You have to be
within
me? 5 of the jump scares.
Oh my gosh! All right, let me count. Hold on. All right, we got the red boy jump scare behind. We got.
This silence. You really don't remember anything.
We got.
Can't remember jump scares.
We got the kid standing up. We got the.
It's Insidious 1, mind you.
But I don't know what would count as a jump scare, because the guy choking her, like.
That's a jump scare.
Okay, that scared me. The kid, the guy.
I'm sorry, listener.
The guy choking her kind of is a jump scare, but I don't know if they count it. Dang, there's so much. I'm thinking in a range of 20 to 30, but I'm gonna say. Oh man. In a range of 5? Are you kidding me?
If I said like I said it for a reason.
You said it for a reason, did you? I'm gonna say 15.
Oh no, buddy. It's 24.
Oh,
It's one of the highest jump scare rate movie.
that's so many.
It's exactly, it's like James
What
Wong.
even constitutes as a jump scare? Like,
Literally a jump scare, like
like,
rah.
cause if it's a pan
Watch
to
the movie
something,
Insidious and you'll count each one of them.
if something pops out, that can be a jump scare. But I don't count panning over to something and then boom. I don't count that as a jump scare. I
What?
guess.
Not like the freaking the nun whenever she comes out of the frame.
Oh no, but she pops into the frame.
Yeah, or no, what about the Conjuring 2 whenever the old dude comes out of the shadows? Because it's panning and then he kind of comes out of the shadows.
Oh, it scares me, but I'm but
Wow. All
it
right.
doesn't give the same jump scare.
Last one.
Yeah. Number 15. This one's pretty hard. You're gonna need to probably first name is good. What is the name of the house in Monster House?
Oh.
The hardest one,
I
by
love
the way.
I love how we at the start we were like Stanley Kubrick, Jack Skellington. Um I don't have multiple choice.
No. This is the hardest one, by the way.
Janice. Is it a normal name?
I mean,
It's definitely
we
not
had
a normal
somebody
name.
named Ichabod. Ichabod Crane.
Uh Mary.
Mary.
Uh oh, I would get it if I had more time. Shaquila.
Shaquila.
Uh oh my goodness. Honey. Probably honey. I have no idea.
Her
I'm gonna
name
just say
is
Mary.
Constance.
There's no there's no there's no
Ichabod. Ichabod.
constant.
Ichabod. Just
Hey,
think about it.
if you just
That
read
was
Sleepy,
your third.
but you would know if you watched Sleepy Hollow, and you
They
did,
don't
and
say
somehow,
his name that much though.
yeah, they do.
Mm-mm.
That's why I remembered it because they said it so much.
Hold
Anyways,
on. Let's count up the points before I answer yours. Just in case I'm like, because I'm
I
pretty
have
sure I'm behind.
7 for you.
Okay. Well, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Frick.
8?
8.
Dang.
Hold on.
He's gonna keep going.
8.5.
Let's go. Was it just 8.5?
9.5. 10.5. Frick.
Let's
Alright.
go.
Well, give me 3 points on this one. How about the last question gets 3 points?
Well, that wouldn't be fun because then we'd be tied.
No,
Okay.
it wouldn't. You'll be like 0.5 ahead of me.
3 points. All right, fine. 3 points. All right. The last one. How many songs are there in the Nightmare Before Christmas? Not instrumental songs.
Are you freaking kidding? Okay.
It doesn't matter the
Alright.
length.
You're going to sit here and I'm going to count all of them. Alright, let's go. This is Halloween. Jack's Lament. Sally's Song. Oogie Boogie. What's this? Off to Catch Santa Claus. Okay, wait, we're at 6. There's gotta be more than 6. What else could there be? What parts of? But do reprises count? Because when he's at the end, it's kind of like a reprise of Jack's Lament. Does that count?
Yes, reprises do count.
Okay, 7. I already said that. What's this? There's gotta be like 2 more. I'm gonna say, because I really can't think of any other song. And I think there's like 2 more. So I'm gonna say 9.
Ooh,
Final
close.
answer.
Close. There's 11. I'll count them out. You lost terribly. What's this? Jack's Lament. This is Halloween. Oogie Boogie song.
Yeah.
Town meeting song, like
Town meeting.
Making
Christmas, making Christmas, making Christmas.
Poor Jack, whenever he's like, it's a short one, whenever he like crashes. Jack's Obsession, whenever he's finding out about the stuff. Kidnap Santa Claus, Making Christmas.
Santa Claus.
And the finale reprise, which is Assemblyman.
Dang, bro.
Yeah, I kind of won like really well.
But I gave some easy ones though.
And then medium. You whipped out the like.
It counts. And I still gave you 0.5 for Chris Sarandon.
You didn't give me the point.
But I gave you half a point. Comment if you're on the YouTube version. Comment how much you got if you guessed along, and then if you want to do a fan quiz, you can write down however many quiz you want to ask, and then I'll write them down, and we can both do them. We can both try to
next
guess.
episode.
Maybe, yeah. And then we'll like look up the answers if we need to, or you can guess the answers. Wow, this got long. I thought we were gonna get short on this. We're at 56 minutes.
Perfect.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Also suggest if you ever need if you ever want us to do something new.
Hello.
And if what? Hello. I can't hear you. Hello? Alright, we're gonna keep going.
Hello?
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 Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, what were you doing?
I didn't do it. It just stopped for like 30 seconds.
If you're on anything but YouTube, you can go over to my channel, Vibrant Achromatic, and look at the video version, and then comment like whatever you want to do, and then all these will be posting. The video will be on Tuesday, and then this will be on Monday. That would be the 5th, I think. Something like that.
7th.
What? The Monday
Tuesday,
will be
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, like the 7th.
So if that's when it will be out, and then also if you want us to do this again, definitely say that, because this was pretty fun, and maybe I can come back in another one if I get easier questions. Ichabod Crane.
Grandmother Annie.
Annie.
Auntie.
Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next spooky session.
Bye.